Want to get back to the California fires right now, where winds were fueling multiple wildfires near Los Angeles. Now, the winds are gradually slowing down, but not before leaving a trail of destruction.
And entire neighborhoods have been destroyed, with flames covering thousands of acres. And CBS News' Rob Marciano is live for us near the site of the Palisades fire. And Rob, what about those winds? Have they died down just yet where you are?
Where we are, they have, but up in the higher terrain, guys, it's still blowing. We'll look for them to continue to die down overnight. Tonight, I better get about maybe a 24-hour break, lull, and the firefighters I talked to today, they're going to try to use tonight and tomorrow to really gain some ground on this thing, because they know that the setup is coming again tomorrow night into Sunday and into Monday for more in the way of Santa Ana winds. Nothing as extreme as what we saw earlier this week, but certainly any sort of gusty wind, a dry, warm wind like we expect to see again is not going to help the firefighters that are struggling to contain these things. Right now, this fire is over 21,000 acres and just 8% contained, so we've got a lot of work to do.
You know, Rob, you just mentioned those Santa Ana winds. Now, that's nothing new for this area. They've been dealing with that. They're very familiar with those wind directions and the changes that they can bring about. But what has changed is these extremely wet seasons and now dry seasons, and it's that climate change equation that's going on here.
Well, you're right. I mean, climate change does tend to amplify both of those things. It does add moisture into the air, so we tend to get bigger rain events, and we had some of that last year. Where we had some flooding here and above average rainfall for the winter. That then led to a lot of growth of vegetation, and then we had the faucets shut off completely and have had barely any rain since last May. So climate change does tend to amplify droughts as well, and that's what we're seeing in Southern California. So we had more vegetation, completely dried out, became all this explosive fuel, and then we had these Santa Ana winds coming so late in the season in January. It's pretty much unheard of with as dry as it is, and that was a recipe for disaster, and unfortunately this is the end result, and it's just absolutely heartbreaking, guys.
Rob Marciano live for us from the site of the Palisades fire. Rob, thanks so much. We appreciate you taking a few minutes with us. CBS is working with the Red Cross to help thousands of people that have been affected by the Los Angeles wildfires. To donate, you can go to redcross.org/CBS or scan the QR code on your screen. Your contributions help the Red Cross provide shelter, meals, and relief items.